If you guys are
Alright.
gonna start being in character.
Oh, okay, yeah. Recording.
Hey
Alright, cool.
Hazel, now that we've won the fight, what were you going to give me?
She was gonna give you a fancy helmet.
Thanks.
Does she say this in character?
Yes.
She sounds so sad about it.
What's it look like? Let me see. What does it do?
She shows
Jesus Christ.
she shows him the helmet, and I don't know how to pull this. Could I?
Ed, show me the helmet.
Oh my god. Well,
I
Okay.
can't select it.
Okay. Well, literally, the helmet is +2 to HP.
oh, you definitely need that, Percy.
Ed, give me the helmet.
Alright, hang on. I thought you sold that. No,
No,
that was
she-
something else. Wait, no, it says that you don't have it.
What?
The helmet of hindsight?
No,
Yeah,
not hindsight. The
Oh.
fancy helmet. PC items, fancy helmet
Oh.
above the short sword.
Oh,
of
the one,
flames.
that one. Jeez,
Yes.
you guys and your looting shit. You have way too much shit.
I'm sorry.
Well, some of the stuff that is under my PC items, I definitely don't have anymore.
All right,
Like, actually, most of the stuff. I don't have the Shawl of Shadows. I don't have the Book of Infinity. I don't have the Cloak of Levitation because it's broken.
Yeah, I don't have
Actually, I guess I still have it. I can, like,
you have it in
reach
your
on it.
possession. You just don't. Yeah, I have to go through and like so many things. All right, there you go. You should be able to see it now.
Alright.
Yay.
So we did it, so.
Fancy helmet.
Woo.
All right,
Mission complete.
all right. So this guy is dead. This guy is not. Roll contacts.
I thought she killed him.
No, she knocked him out.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought she killed him afterwards.
I don't know him.
Can some-
Roll.
can some
Yeah,
people roll
you
for
don't
me?
know him.
Also, did you give me
Oh,
my
shit.
loot? My
She
special loot
knows.
weapon?
It's
What,
gonna be
what?
something fuck you.
Ed, I had a special loot weapon.
Yeah, didn't I give it to you?
No.
All right.
Unless it's somewhere that I don't know where.
It's at the top.
At the top of where?
Where your
Here.
items would
Oh, okay. Thank you. Wait, Ed.
be. Jesus
You
Christ.
have to roll later.
Wait,
it's all-
Hazel.
Oh my god.
Hazel, check this out.
Check what out?
This bow.
Check it out.
Why? Why do you people do this?
Team player. Team player. You like us. It's totally not.
I
fair.
do.
I thought you did. I was about to say.
Kazuha knows that, man. You do? Talon is raising his brow. Because he's like, what?
You guys can talk. Wait, is Machine not allowed to talk?
Might not be.
No, I am, but you guys were
Yeah, you guys were-
investigating,
yeah,
so
we were just on the sidelines.
I feel like dialogue takes,
Presidents.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, raises a brow. You do.
nods. I'm
There you
waiting for Ed to type me things. I will tell you soon.
go, 'cause
I'm
she
waiting
knew
for-
the bad guy.
Ed to tell Hazel things about the bow of Ventness.
Okay. What did she roll?
She rolled a 4.
Okay, let me see. Hang on.
A four
I
for
rolled
what?
a 4
For
to
investigating the bow.
investigate a bow.
Oh.
Of Ventness.
I've got so many charmed items. What the hell? I've got anklets. I got bracelet. I have bracers.
So many charms. It's ridiculous. All right.
See if
You know all the things, and I'm sure you're explaining it to him. It's not gonna look right, but here's what it is.
okay.
Sure, it's something great.
Like I said, it won't look right. I will format it correctly later.
So it has 4 deterioration, 3
You
worth.
can read this?
Requirement? What's requirement mean?
If it means if it rolls a 1, then it has a requirement. This does not have a requirement because I rolled
Okay.
a 3.
Stunt 1.
So it has
What
a
does
stunt.
that one mean?
It
So
means it has a stunt.
Oh, and you
like-
figure out the stunt later.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the first one at the top?
It means that it gives a bonus to magic and spells, but that's not necessarily the stunt because stunts can be weirder. So it will involve that, but it's
Weird.
instead of it just being like a +2 to this, yeah.
How much strength do y'all have to roll to lift this
He's a
man?
big dude.
Normal people have a 2 of strength that they need to be lifted. I would say this guy would need a 4.
I do not lift him up once at all.
Percy tries
Talon,
to help.
Oh.
Talon goes to like lift up his leg and has that sort of comical moment of feet scooting around. And, oh my god!
Good job, Hazel.
Everybody takes turn trying to lift this man. Like all 3 of you. Okay, so here, hang on.
I
Hang on.
didn't do too bad. I got a 1.
All right. So, like, the 3 of you are trying at each one of his limbs. Like, Talon is at one arm, Hazel is at Talon's at one arm, Oswa's at the other, and he's at the leg. And you guys aren't able to get anywhere close to lifting him on your own. And then Hazel just kind of goes up between all of you guys, moves you away, and then just hoists him up over her shoulder.
Her shoulder's not big enough for him to be
Yeah,
hoisted
kill him.
over it.
And then just drags him along to like
She's like a Tuscan Raider, just like
Well, that's not something you see every day.
She's pretty strong.
Let's go back.
and they go back.
Fuck.
Yep. Oh, by the way, they didn't allow Oswald to loot anything. I apologize.
Well, I mean, Aswa didn't want to loot anyone because she thinks it's gross.
That's fair.
We discussed this.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
You
insane.
Okay.
weren't paying attention.
I was not. I apologize. I was
You were
probably
probably
paying
busy with
attention.
things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you doubt me. Don't you doubt me for a second, Mr. Sir.
I doubt you many seconds. Such doubt. You haven't been able to kill us yet.
God damn it!
That's another chapter, by the way.
Fuck! Oh
I remember when he revealed the skills too.
Yeah.
god, and I had to sticky note my head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've come a long way.
Yep.
All right, cool. Did we make it back without running into another group of people?
Did we find another alleyway?
You guys make me back. Hang on.
Can we not travel through this alleyway anymore?
Seriously.
Like,
I
You
said
guys-
that.
You guys stick to the shadows a lot. You gotta go through alleys.
This
It's not
is
always
like
the
the
exact
sixth
same
time.
alley.
it would be safer to walk through like the daylight of public. Yeah, this alleyway's fine.
Okay, we're back.
Jeez, I know.
Okay. And once they get to the quick brown fox, Hazel goes in through the doors and she just plops the guy right on this table.
Oh my god.
That's
On the table.
Roll for table strength, Ed.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
How
God,
strong
no.
does it have to be? 4?
Azula knocks on the kitchen door.
Oh, she broke it. Or he broke it.
Yeah? What's up? Cook
We
just poked her
have
head
the
out.
friend of your friends.
You do?
I think so.
Oh, cool. Wait. Hang on a second. Okay, I got her busy. Show me.
He broke the table.
Azua points to the big red man on the broken table.
Whoa.
Does he just have a sunburn or?
Something like that.
He's
So-
actually a redhead, and that's body hair.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Figure.
She never really mentioned like a big guy. You said friend of her friend?
Possible.
Huh. Alright, I'll talk to him later. He looks a little occupied right now. By the way, like the drinks that were left here like have spilled over and the table is like at a slight lean and it's only hasn't fallen over because of like the table is also just kind of positioned in his gut and he's just like flopped in a chair just like it's
Same.
it's awkward.
Hazel asks this for a cider.
Alrighty, coming right up. Here you go.
Thank you.
Do you want anything, Azua?
I'm good. If you have bread, though, that'd be nice.
They got
Bread.
croissant.
I have bread.
Croissants? What? I did not mean to do that. God dang it. Okay.
Bread.
She produces one bread.
Where did you get that bread?
Places. God damn it! No, stop. No. Ha. Beat you. All right. So, this guy, Cook just stays with this guy so that he can talk to him when he wakes up.
And after getting her drink, Hazel goes looking for Annika. Boop, boop, boop,
All right,
boop.
because I don't. No, stop. I don't want to do it. I don't want to cut back and forth.
What's
So-
on Azua's head?
Okay.
Bread.
Bread,
I
obviously.
need to zoom in.
So
Now
Annika
looks like
comes
she has a
downstairs.
giant bald spot.
This bread is the color of her skin.
Well,
What are you doing?
wh-
I'm trying to eat this floating bread.
Fair enough. Carry on. She just goes around. Back already, I see. Did you find Raymond?
Yep.
You just
he's
give up.
dead.
He's screwed.
What?
It was a screwdriver joke. I tried.
Annika looks around at the four of you, and then she looks to her hand, and you can see her quietly counting to herself how many hours it's been. It's only been like 3. And then she looks at you guys again. She goes, "Are you quite sure?"
They're very efficient. I don't understand why they need a healer.
you caught us on a good day.
Actually, Percy's dying.
Usually I'm dying.
And that ointment. Oh yeah, like Talon's like the ointment worked perfectly.
Aw,
I didn't get
that
hurt
makes me feel
one time
so
after that.
nice.
I don't think I've seen you have such a successful mission since your first one.
Oh,
Can we delete this bread? It's like getting on my nerves.
Okay, yes.
She
The
ate
bread has been eaten.
Listening in on this, Maggie suddenly just goes, well, I mean, the first mission only included like half of these people, right? Half of the original half of the Wolf Task Force. The what? The
We
Wolf,
have a name?
the Wolf Task Force. Isn't that what you guys are called? No, I've never named them. They're just them.
Guys.
Maybe that was just something that Sincere did. I don't know. Sincere. what the
Sincere's like our
fuck?
fanboy.
I still don't know what I'm going to do about Sincere. He's. Yeah, was that in character?
What did I say?
That Sincere was a fanboy.
No.
Okay, I had to. I had a second, but I was like, nah. And then Mish asked, so I was
Nah,
like,
Talon wouldn't say it, but I mean he is our fanboy.
he is. Not gonna lie.
Things got better when Nazim left. Because they hated each other.
Yeah.
So where is Sincere?
Upstairs, crying
Why?
still
Same.
because we did not trust him. He's very upset. I'm sure he'll get over it, but I don't know. It's totally. Look, she looks over at Hazel and she goes, "We've suspected you of far worse,
Yeah,
right?"
like kidnapping the kid.
At the mention of that, Hazel frowns. She goes, right.
But you got over it. This, he doesn't really get over things so quickly. I think his confidence is shattered. I just don't have. I don't know. Normally, I would worry about that, but I don't have the time. All this chaos going on all around me, and I'm trying not to get myself. She just kind of has her hands on her head. It's been a very, very exhausting couple of days.
And your salty partner hasn't been helping at all?
Salty partner.
Howdy, partner.
Yes, my salty only remaining alpha is extremely. Well, he's lost his arm, and so he's. Well, lost quite a bit of capability, but at the same time, he's very fussy over it, acting like he can't even lift a book anymore. And he's just. I don't know. Things are weird. Things are very weird between us right now. But you know, it's not my fault that he decided to take on Bard Arsenal all by himself.
Oh yeah, believe me, I understand. I told him, hey, that guy's too strong to take on your own. And I said, hey, if you need help, I'm glad to help you out because you're kind of cool. But did he listen? No. Why would he?
You tell him, Hazel.
And then Hazel falls silent after realizing she just said all that, and she just takes a sip of her drink.
Fucking moron, that's what he is. Stupid bogan. Fucking. Whatever.
So he's sulking upstairs.
Yeah. I'm trying to help sort something out with the map. The map looks very, very different now. Even I don't understand what's going on. He's trying to sort that out.
What map?
The map I've shown you, the one with all of the
Oh,
territories
okay.
and
Yeah.
who the fuck is that? Just points.
Oh, wait, I knocked him out.
Yeah, but you knocked this man out?
Yes. With Talon's help, to be fair.
I'm Talon.
I'm aware.
Wait, fuck. I was supposed to say back. Fuck. Anyway, hello.
Back.
Hello.
My cat is
Fuck.
very distressed.
Oh, poor cat.
You know how it is.
Okay, why did you knock him out?
Because he was with Raymond and he tried to kill us.
Oh. Why did you bring him here?
She points at Azua.
He's a possible person of interest.
What she said.
All right, fair enough. I just. Well, certainly like to be vague, but I can't exactly blame you after the past I've already given you. Oi, you! Just kind of nudges this guy's ankle with her foot. Don't you have somewhere to be? Quizzly's got that mission for you, yeah? Turns and storms off.
Azua leans towards Hazel and whispers, "Who's Quizly?"
He's the guy who tried to be the true alpha of this group.
Talon
That's
tells,
nice.
Talon tells Annika that they saw him in that library. Quizly. Q-man.
Where?
The library.
Oh. What about that?
He looks at Hazel. She knows more than I do.
We just saw him in civilian clothes. He had a bunch of papers with him and he was looking through books. I tried to get a closer look at what he was doing, but Percy, and she looks over at him, didn't really help me there.
Well, what?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Sorry. Wasn't really our business.
Hazel gives a shrug.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably just being a lawyer.
Oh yeah, he's a lawyer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's her.
They do that whole lawyer thing. You know. I don't know. Yeah, I would not worry about that.
Okay.
He's
So-
a lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Wow. Lawyers make a lot of money.
Yep.
Like us.
Was that in character?
No.
Damn it.
Talon doesn't say these things. He's not clever. And he's not a talker.
Little do you realize Quizly makes half a well point every day.
Oh my god.
So Hazel
We
turns
need
to
to fix
Annika.
our economy, Ed.
I know.
She turns to
Which one?
Shit.
All of
Yes.
them.
All of them, yes. She
All the
turns to
cunts.
Annika and she goes, "So, what do you want us to do? Do we go up there and try to calm down the piss baby, or do we go on another mission, or what?"
Well,
Why were we after Raymond again?
because he was starting all this chaos with the sweepers, and we've almost, once we've wiped them out, we can finally have control like we used to. I think. I know. Yeah. She's just like rubbing her forehead as she's talking. She seems really, really frustrated. And then she looks over at Hazel and goes, "Well, it's getting late. I'll leave you to do whatever it is you feel you're best suited for. I need to go not in this direction. Fuck. I need to go over here. This is where I was going. Yeah. I've got..." She stops and you can see her starting to count on her fingers again for a minute.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Uh, just wondering, you seem a little confused.
Not
I can relate.
confused. Not confused. I'm just tired.
Okay, if you say so. And she gets up. And is she allowed to go upstairs to talk to Toshiro?
Yeah. Annika goes over this way.
OTP. Toshiro and Hazel.
No! No, the real OTP is Talon and Azawa.
Talon's just doing his job, protecting our healer.
Uh-huh.
And
Toe
also
shizzle.
it's
That's amazing. Yeah, I like that a lot. Toe
Why do you
shizzle.
people ship her with people?
It's hilarious. That's like the best ship name ever. Toe shizzle.
Toe shizzle. Toe shizzle.
That's so perfect. Oh my
Excuse
God.
me while I go cringe in a corner.
I mean, we're only going by what Hazel's doing. I'm gonna go talk to Toshiro for no reason.
What do you mean for no reason?
What's the point of talking to him?
I'm trying to figure out what the Talon and Azua one would be. Would it be Talzua
Tazua.
Kazawa.
or Azulan?
Zulon.
What do you think?
Avatar. Yay.
Azulan.
I am all for this Avatar reference.
Azulan. Well,
No, but for real, as cute as Azua and Talon are, they're just doing them. They're just being themselves. They're not
that's-
like
yeah,
being
I
romantic.
know.
Meanwhile, Hazel literally is just like constantly concerning herself with Toshiro.
Yeah, it's true.
I love you all and shut the hell up!
It's true though. I wonder how Toshiro's doing.
And they're both wearing green. Talon and Azua. They've got
Yeah,
green.
he's got like the olive color.
True.
It matches
They're
her
like-
shorts.
They complete each other. They complement each other.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
What? Where is Hun, by the way?
Who knows?
Fair enough. She got her
Okay,
ass
dead.
kicked last. She was almost dead last time.
Yeah.
Talon let her go. He was just like, go. Get lost, skank. I'm just kidding.
And the fact that, like, Raz, Song, and I had to use all of our fate points.
True.
I just realized that because I looked at the thing and I was like, ah. Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wasteland on fate points today.
The
Azua's
first,
got
actually.
some- Is it?
For me, it is. I don't usually use all my fate points.
Oh,
I
that's
just
fair.
means I'm getting closer and closer to killing you all.
I don't know. I did better today.
But it's not this day. Ah, then you run and we catch you and kill you.
All right. All right. So, anything interesting happening down here before we go to Hazel scene?
Oh, we're not going to it.
Yeah, we
We're not?
are.
No, we're not.
OTP,
Yeah, we
I
are.
want to see what's going on.
No.
Do it. Do it.
What? You want to role play this privately?
No, I'm
Ooh.
shutting this down. No.
No, you already said Hazel would do it, so you can't just change it.
You can't just change it because we're being butts.
Yeah, we're just teasing
mean-
you.
Because we're being butts out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hazel already said she would do it, so I mean, Talon's not going, haha, you like him.
See, if he did, though, it would be completely reasonable for Hazel to be like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah. But no, Talon wouldn't say that because he's just like, okay.
Okay.
I talked to Toshiro too.
Could I You know, you don't have any fate points, and I'm wondering if I could compel you on this.
What? How can you compel me?
Simple.
Eh.
Get compelled.
You got and. So.
That means you got compelled.
You.
Hey. But just think, you
Not-
get 2 fate points, right? Or a fate point if you do it.
So does this not apply to Toshiro?
You know it does. Let's get that lovey-dovey scene. Come on.
Honestly. Those songs characters and older men.
What? I heard that Song's character is an older man. I'm like, what?
I
That
mean,
cracks your voice.
like throwing back to the first campaign.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm not saying it's that we disapprove of anything.
Yeah,
Song.
but
All
is
is
he?
well.
But is he a man's man?
If you're gonna get with an old guy, get with a rich old guy though.
Yeah, you gotta have that money.
Be a gold digger. There's nothing wrong with that.
I won't deny that I used to want that when I was in
God damn
college.
Honestly,
I want me a sugar mama.
True.
it would make life easier.
Date Quisley. They are pretty and have money.
Yeah. They're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway,
We both.
So-
did
is there a scene that's gonna go on down here before the Toshiro and Hazel scene?
Percy's
Wait.
eating dinner.
Okay.
and Talon thanks Azua for the help.
You see, here's what sucks about this. Even if I do take this fate point, it's gonna refresh next game anyway, so there's no point in getting it.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be 4. Or however your refresh is.
No. It only refreshes, like if she has 1 and her refresh is 3, it'll just go to 3. She's right, absolutely. But like yeah, so even if you take it and it's like the end of the session anyway, but yeah, you'll be at a -1 and that's not a thing. You can't do that. So unless you're gonna refute this and bring it to court, then
With Quisley as your
Fine,
lawyer.
I will take it. I will take it.
all right,
I'm just gonna go cry in a corner after session.
that's fine. That's totally fine.
That's not our problem.
I'm-
I'm just kidding.
I'm accepting this. Here, eat
Of
it.
course you're accepting it.
Eat it.
Give it a good old crunch.
Num num num.
Now let's go see
All
that
right.
Hey, you have a
OTP.
fate point now.
Fate point
Well,
I'm probably not gonna be able to use.
If we ever like do session in real life, I need to like use cookies for fate points. That would be awesome.
Don't do that. That's gonna make me fat.
Well, what can you do?
One day.
You only live once.
Yeah.
Ash.
What?
Here's
I want to see this love scene.
This is not a love scene.
Yeah, Mishy
I
has a
will
good
fight
point.
all of you.
all right.
Mishy,
What is that?
Mishy, thank you.
Like me. Wait, what?
I'm saying thank you to Mishy's comment.
What is that noise?
I wasn't sure if you guys could hear it or not.
Yeah, we could hear it.
It's me drinking a Capri Sun.
I thought someone was.
Fucking
I thought
child.
someone was making kissy sounds. I was so.
Yeah, I
That
thought
someone was
so
doing
too.
what?
Kissing sounds. I thought you were teasing.
No, not at all.
Christ.
Billy, thank you. Thank you. No kissy sounds. The ship is not sailing.
We'll
Shut up.
find out in this scene, won't we? When
Shut
Toshiro
up.
confesses his one-armed love for the one-eyed woman.
Yeah, Annika. No, shut up.
Oh my god! that music! Ed, really?
What
The
do you
music
think?
is
Okay,
so love scene-esque.
Sorry, I had to.
I love it. It's so
Ed, I'm
cute.
going to kill you. I swear to God,
Come
I'm
on,
going to
Hazel.
kill all of you.
What is the name of the song? I can't see the name of the songs. What's the name of the song?
Oh, and I just saw that. Missy, no. She's not dating anybody.
There is romance. Oh, derp. Alright, so let's get that love scene.
I'll
I-
stop music if you want me
I
to.
No.
will hang up this phone. I will hang up this call.
Okay. I understand. It's your no TP. I understand. But you know what? Iris started out as my no TP too, so meh.
But you have to understand, there's no way that any relationship's gonna work.
That's too cheerful.
Just put like super grump music. Yeah, Trovis was something.
So yeah, I'm guessing she knocks on the door and he answers the door.
Yeah, I guess.
This was your idea.
Yeah, and I'm regretting it.
That's okay. We have many regrets here at Games of Fate. Come see us every week on Monday.
Talon, no.
Sunday.
I can't. I'm not there.
I'm gonna hang up this call afterwards. Just mark my words.
We love you.
No, you don't.
So how's the scene going,
I
Hazel?
can't even get into character. You people have flustered me up. Thanks a lot.
All right. So why Hazel wants to check in on why he's being a grumpet, right?
Yes,
Just figure out. Okay.
because
try to
they
find
haven't
it.
spoken
Yeah, that's
since.
the grim. But
Yeah, he opens the door, sees Hazel, and then just blinks at her.
So I heard you've been sulking.
Hmm.
same.
Is he gonna say anything or what?
He did.
He just
Said,
said,
"Hmm."
Do you want to talk about it?
He glances to the side and seems to consider. He starts to close the door, then opens it all the way and steps to the side.
come into my room. Sorry,
What was that, Raz?
nothing.
Raz,
Yes?
what did you say?
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
I heard something.
Well, it's just something.
I don't remember what he said either. I'm sorry.
Technically, I didn't say it in a way you could understand, so. It's nothing relevant, so. Go on, Hazel and Toshiro. The not romance.
Totally.
Except not romance. So she steps in. She says, "So what's going on?"
He very slowly closes the door. He just stares at Hazel for a second and he goes, "What do you think is going on?"
Just can't make it easy, can you, Toshiro?
Well, I have a few ideas, but I'd like to hear yours.
He points at where his arm used to be. Just like doesn't break eye contact even slightly, and just points.
Okay, and
He just kind of squints at her. And how did you feel when you first lost your eye?
I felt lost, but I got past it. I didn't let it handicap me.
And neither will I.
Then why are you letting it?
What makes you think I am?
Just from what Annika told me.
Annika is unreasonable right now. But I do.
So, go ahead.
I do not falter for it. I think she's still. She is still mad at me.
Are you saying she doesn't have a right to be?
No. As I said, I do not fault her. But it's hard. How would you feel if you tried to redeem yourself, to fix an error, and instead you were points where his arm used to be? And on top of that, no one takes you seriously anymore. Annika is both belittling me, calling me terrible things, and at the same time, I try to lift a book, and she acts like I'm trying to lift the world. She's... Ugh. She's unreasonable right now.
But yet again, so were you.
Well, maybe I need to be unreasonable.
You being unreasonable is what got you to lose your arm in the first place, Toshiro.
Roll rapport. Or charm, if you want.
Yeah.
I don't have either.
Well, that's not my fault.
Oh wait, I do have rapport. Never mind.
Hey.
Okay, so it's probably gonna be bad.
Hey.
Da, da.
Relatable.
Me rolling anything.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'm gonna use my fate point.
See?
See?
Using the very aspect that you compelled me with.
Alright. Yoink.
Nice.
You took it.
So, like, at first, at your comment that that's how he lost his arm, you see, like, a flash of just absolute rage. And he opens his mouth, takes a step forward, he looks like ready, like he's about to pounce on you.
Uh-oh.
And then suddenly, he just shuts his eyes, and then reins it in, his shoulders drop. Perhaps you are right.
It's a miracle.
Mishi, no.
Sounds like I've been down this road before. I will not go down it.
Anyway, so to him saying that, Hazel says, then in that case, you need to be the one who's thinking clearly. If she's not, then you need to be. And you need to show her that despite what you've lost, you are capable of doing things. That you are capable of being an alpha.
I tried to do that, and that's how I lost my arm. So can you blame me for being confused? Can you blame me for not knowing what to do? Everything I do now is the wrong thing. I don't do something, and it's wrong. I do something, and it's wrong. I cannot win.
Well, then ask for help. Is that so unreasonable?
Ugh. No. But who has time to help me at a time like this? Who? Hazel, I appreciate you reaching out to me, trying to talk to me. There's very little you can do to help. You have missions to go on. You have things. You have tasks. You have duties.
You what?
Perhaps instead of having time being unreasonable, I just need time to be lost.
I
You
didn't hear
know-
that last. Oh, sorry.
That
Continue.
he's just saying I need time to be lost. I know Davros may need me, but I cannot. I am doing everything I can. Do not know what more I can do. What more she will let me do. She will not even let me leave this building.
Have you tried leaving?
He opens his mouth and then he stops.
Annika said no. Davros said she is the true alpha. I must obey.
If you obeyed everything she said, then you won't be able to have the chance to prove yourself. And prove to her that you can still do this.
She told me just as much as you did to not face Bard Arsenal. If I disobey her again, if I fail again, what can I even do? This is not my this is not the right hand.
He reaches and like starts to try and pull his sword out, and it's like he's gone from being able to just like pull it out cleanly to like it gets stuck in the scabbard and things get awkward, and he just gives up halfway and just throws his hand up in the air. See?
Why are you giving up so easily? You can do this.
You think this is giving up? I am
Try again.
Ugh. Leave me be.
Not until you try again.
No! I still outrank you. You still need to respect me. Get out!
If I can live with only one eye, Toshiro, you
No!
can live.
You do not get to disregard my struggle with your own. That is not how this works.
I'm not disregarding your struggle.
Yes, you are.
I'm telling you, you can rise above it.
I know I can, but I need time. Time I do not have. I cannot just go from. He tries to pull the sword out again and to demonstrate how bad it is, and then stops and is. I cannot go from that to normal in a moment. Devers wants to get me a new arm somehow. Some sort of metal thing. I'm not a metal magi, but it will take time for me to be. I don't know. I need time, Hazel. And I know it is time we don't have, but I still need time.
That's okay.
Just a second ago, you were scolding me for not trying harder.
No, I'm scolding you for not trying at all.
I am. I need to be alone. Alrighty. That was that scene.
Yep.
Now, is there anything else you want to do before we wrap this up? Because this seems like a place to wrap this up.
What a somber note.
Yeah.
See, Hazel, that's why you don't waste your time.
You can do so much better, Hazel.
So much better. So much better. Alright. So, now what? We good?
Panic.
Panic? Panic at the disco?
Exactly.
So, should I stop recording?
I'd say so.
Okay.